Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Crypto Vet coming at you with a video update on CAT. Now, I know this has been highly anticipated, so I'm just going to cut right to it. But before I do, and this is especially important, you guys, I am not a financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a random guy on YouTube. This is just strictly for education and entertainment purposes only. I'm sharing with you guys the journey that I am personally going through with these different platforms. You don't have to do anything that I do. I'm just, like I said, sharing it for entertainment purposes only, okay? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell notification to be notified whenever I drop new content on the channel. So with that out of the way, officially, let's hop right into it. One of the biggest things that I want you guys to really understand is that I am just an investor, just like everybody else out there. I am the same as you. I don't have any special bat phone to Harry that I can call and say, hey, what's going on with the platform? I'm just a regular investor. Somebody actually commented on one of my videos that I did a couple weeks ago, and they thought that I was Harry. And I was like, no, not even close. But yeah, I don't have any official updates. The only updates that I have is the same exact updates that you guys are receiving in the CAT official Telegram channels of communication. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull up the most recent one so we can go through it together. All right, so this message was released as of today. This is the migration of verified funds. This was sent today at around 4:13 Eastern time. We would like to inform you that we are currently in the process of migrating verified customer funds to our new smart contract. This is an important step in ensuring the continued safety and security of our users' assets, as well as maintaining compliance with industry regulations. As per the migration process, funds that were released by exchanges will be withdrawn to Huobi, where they will be distributed to their original wallets. These wallets will then be ready for depositing on the new smart contract. So I have been talking with a couple of people who work in IT, who work in the space, and they can confirm that issues like this, not necessarily even issues, but just migrations in general, do take some time. And everything goes back to the time frame that we've been knowing about with CAT for the longest time. So we know that this isn't just like a flip of a switch type of deal. They really can be manually changing everyone's smart contract over one by one. They've been saying that in the customer support channel, that these migrations are happening manually one at a time. We understand that this may be a complex process for some users, but please rest assured that our team is working around the clock to ensure that the migration process is completed as quickly and effectively as possible, or efficiently, excuse me. We kindly request that all users who have passed the KYC verification participate in the migration process in order to ensure the continuity of your investments. Now, this part concerns me a little bit. The main reason why, I don't know anyone that has technically passed the KYC verification. I'm in a CAT Telegram group with over 600 folks, and I haven't been tracking anyone that has posted a screenshot or know of anyone that has officially gotten an okay for their KYC. So I don't know if there's any particular order that they're going in from top to bottom, left to right, or how that's working. So and I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys. I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible about this entire situation, and I'm just going off of what CAT is telling us. All right. We thank you for your patience and understanding during this time, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the best possible service. All right. So that was the most recent message that they had released. And I know a lot of people have been communicating back and forth with support. I know a lot of people who have migrated over to the new smart contract. I know a lot of people who reinvested that 0.1 BNB to get entered into the raffle or the drawing for the AirPods and the MacBook Pro and all that other stuff. I really don't think that's going to be necessary, especially based off of the message that I just read to you guys. If they're going to be moving everyone's funds over from the old smart contract onto the new smart contract, everything should happen seamlessly. You should not have to make a new deposit to have access to your old funds. That's just my take on it. That's a couple other people's take on this whole situation that's unfolding right in front of us day by day. hour by hour, minute by minute. So if my personal advice to anyone that I would give personally would be not to deposit the 0.1 BNB into the new smart contract. Wait for some confirmations to come out from people who have had their KYC verified. Wait for the AMA that's supposedly happening this Thursday with Harry on Binance. We need to get some further confirmations. I know you might want to win some AirPods and all these other different things, but let's not let them have the opportunity for a money grab while we're waiting on these results to happen. So you do whatever you want to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. I'm just letting you guys know my take personally on the situation. I'm not going to be depositing the 0.1 BNB into a new smart contract until I can get some further confirmation, until my KYC is verified, until I have some more information. Speaking of more information, rumor through the grapevine is that Cat does plan on continuing to trade. The trade reports are going to continue to come out, and they're still going to be going on with business as usual with these trades. So all fear, all hope is not lost, you guys. I still think that there is a good chance that Cat does come back. And I do think that there is a possibility that we can recover our funds and even move forward with this new smart contract. Just know that sometimes when it's something this massive of a project, it can't just happen with the flip of a switch. Even though I know we all had our minds wrapped around the 12th of February, that's the date that they were giving us as far as when the new smart contract will be turned on, and just, flip of a switch, things would happen like that. But with the talks of having to input everyone's wallet ID in there manually, clearly we could see that just having it done with the flip of a switch is not going to happen. This could take a little bit longer than we thought. So, if you have screenshots of your last, what you were showing on your wallet with the smart contract, keep an eye on all that stuff. Okay, and as I'm sitting here, literally, they just released a new message in the Telegram group. So I will share that with you guys in case you haven't had a chance to take a look at that yet. All right, so today's daily recap. Much love from the Cat team on the 14th of February. I see what they did there. Much love. See, Cat has made $3,272,254.07. And the Cat community has earned $229,057.49. All right. So you guys, I mean, honestly, I'm getting some news from an insider that this thing is gonna continue to churn, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. Now, as far as how quickly our funds are going to become available, if and when that time does happen, I'm thinking maybe a week to 2 weeks. And we already waited these past 2 weeks, so what's another couple more, especially if it's the difference between us getting our funds back or not. So overall, my outlook is bullish. However, I'm not naive. These are some similar traits of some rug pulls in the past. However, I know that there could be some light at the end of the tunnel based off of some little driblets of information that I'm getting. So there's nothing that we can do as investors at this time except for just sit here patiently and wait. It's just like when I was in the military. We hurry up and wait. That's a thing. So right now we're hurrying up and we're waiting to get more information, and there's nothing that we can do about it. But remember, we follow our rules. Never invest anything that you cannot afford to lose in any of these programs. And if you're following and sticking to that rule, then I mean, there's no sweat right now, right? So that's all I have for you guys as far as any updates that I have today. So don't hit me in my Telegram and email me asking for a private meeting, because I don't have any information that you don't have access to. Really, that's significant enough, I should say. If it was significant enough for me to share, I would share it with you guys, because I'm not trying to hold anybody in the dark on any of these projects, especially when it comes to your money, because I mean, that's super important. That's super important to you, super important to me, super important to your family, and that's what I'm here. I'm just here to share the news as fast and as quick as I can get it, and for it to be disseminated easily through this platform. So with that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you really want to stay up to date, make sure you hit that bell notification to be notified each and every time I drop some new content. And with that, I won't be doing another cat video until there's a significant update. If there's no significant updates, then I'm not going to drop any more videos. And sorry this update took so long. I was up north in the mountains and stuff, skiing for the first time. That's some hilarious footage in itself that I have uploaded a couple places. But maybe I'll throw that here at the end of this video. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I'm editing. But until next time, you guys, I'll check you later. Peace.